Yeah, Jake's on. You got to keep the boobs in. No. Otherwise, he's coming out of the lunchroom. So what up? We're here.
Here we are. We're back again. Fite Game.
Oh my God. I mean, it's getting intense. Like, I'm sweating already because I'm just so, like, it's Fite Game. We're getting ready. No. Don't even start with the loser stuff, Kat. Don't even start. I know you're up 2-0 this season, but I got a funny feeling. My guess, he's a very intelligent guy. He's got a lot of books in the background. He's got a lot of books. He's got a big library behind him. So I think this guy's going to do it.
Have a lot of leather-bound books, and he is the nose knows. We'll just hint at that. But the guy on my team, I know him too well, really too well, and I think he might be bringing that A game tonight. If not, he'll be in the doghouse. So.
And I really do hope he's in the doghouse tonight because I want to win this thing. Much respect to him, but let's talk about it. We got Big Bad Big Hat, Jake Hager coming on. Who happens to be your husband, by the way.
He does. Look at that. The old ball and chain. We talked him into coming on here. Here we are.
And there is absolutely no love lost between me and Jake. I still will not forget that knockout shot that he gave me.
Listen, Joe,
I'm not going to forget it.
I'm going to get it.
One day I will get my revenge on this man. One day.
It's going to happen, but okay. But
maybe it's today.
Right off of you that you had on the other day.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't want to talk about the mustache, all right? The mustache we gave it a shot, but when you're short Italian with dark hair and you have a mustache, you're automatically Super Mario. I just can't do it. Halloween's over.
I just need to know how many mustache rides did you get?
Fuck. Unfortunately, this year I didn't get any. No mustache rides. It was only 2 days. 2 days worth of a stash. Now, if you want to talk about getting in gear with the beard, well, then that's a different story. We got to.
That's another episode.
That's for OnlyFans. So, I'm going to tell you, I think I'm going to get paid back on Jake tonight because my teammate is. I mean, I'm going to go and say the guy's a legend already. He's a living legend.
He absolutely is.
No introduction whatsoever. Ariel Helwani. I mean, come on, how you doing? Let's get him on. Let's get these guys on.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I say that about every episode, but this time I actually mean it.
There they are. Ariel's already flexing, bro. I see the guns through the sweatshirt.
That's right.
Ariel told me anytime, any place. Okay?
Well, you know what? I'm very happy that you said that. And is it Kat or Catalina? What should I refer to you as?
Whatever floats your boat.
Kat, I appreciate you saying that, and I appreciate you guys having me. And I'll address, the big jabroni to my left, right, I guess. Here's the thing.
Okay.
You guys reached out to me. You asked me to come on, and you offered me an opportunity to be on this great program. And I think it's a fantastic opportunity, and it's a great idea, and I'm very excited about it. However, yes. I was asked to compete against someone named Michael Chiesa, who knows? Yep. And I was ready to go. I had it on my calendar. I was set. I was here on time. Dare I say early?
Where's Chiesa?
Where is he?
Where? Is he popping out? Is he special guest? No.
This is a great point. And so I would just like to say it's another 10-7 for Helwani. It's 1-0 Helwani. In fact, I actually looked down, didn't plan this. I'm wearing a sweatshirt that says "We Here" for my New York Knicks, but in reality, it should say "I Here." Where's Mike? You ain't here, Mike. And so there will be no rematch. There will be no makeup date. There will be no run it back. Jake is stepping in on very short notice. Usually, as guys know, short notice fights don't really go very well for the person coming in on short notice, and I expect nothing less from Mr. Jake. I mean, this is going to be like one of those Saturday morning Maple Leaf Wrestling jobber matches that I used to watch as a kid. He's the guy coming out of the woodwork. I will pin him 1, 2, 3. Alas, I have said enough. And so, Jake, I wish you the best. It's nice to see you, buddy.
And the show is over. Thank you so much, everybody.
What a promo.
Is that all the time we have? Wow.
This is the biggest match of Jake's career since probably 2009. Come on, Jake. Let's go. Jake, by the way, Jake, do you still wrestle? Do you still compete?
I'm about to score more points on you than your sister, all right? Get ready.
I'm legitimately wondering if you still are wrestling these days.
I'm more of a sexy valet. I'm bringing the sexy back in the valet department, and one of the best. I'm like up here when it comes to that.
The producers tell me that you wrestle for something called AEW. I don't get cable access TV, so I haven't seen it yet.
It's
But
the number one show on Wednesday nights.
Helwani.
on Wednesday nights. Listen, you want Helwani, you get Helwani. Let's do this, all right?
Is this why you got fired from ESPN?
Helwani's in the
By the way,
house,
did you?
man.
By the way, Jake, did you clear this with Tony? Are you allowed to speak to me? I wasn't sure if that was allowed. Do you want to?
I know you are banned from a lot of things, you know?
Banned from nothing. Banned. Here I am, still staying. Wait, are you a host or are you biased? What's going on?
Oh, watch out. Catalina can
Hey,
flip-flop
listen,
on you real
for
quickly. You
the-
got to be careful with
for
it.
Seems like you're
Volunteering.
biased, Joe. I mean, what is this? What am I walking into here?
This is the Lions
competition.
Den, not for nothing. This is like
All
Ken
right.
Shamrock's Lions Den right now. You
I see
just
what
never
I'm
know
dealing
what you're
with.
going to get in here.
This is
Let's
a
do it.
competition, okay? I'm playing to win, all right?
All right.
Listen, well, first and foremost, Ariel, man, you've done a lot of great things in the world of combat sports when it comes to journalism, man. So again, thank you for coming on. Super cool to have you here. Definitely a fan of yours, man. I do a lot of interviews with the BKFC fighters. You know, I do a lot of podcasts with them. I go to the events, I interview them and stuff after the fight. So it's very cool. Obviously, you do these things at a much higher level. And I just wanted to ask you, how did you start out? What was like the first thing that you did and you realized, hey, I want to get into the combat sports world? And, how did that begin for you? Just briefly.
Okay, so here I come on the show and I'm cutting promos left and right, dropping pipe bombs, and now you want me to get into interview mode here? I'm freaking sweating, ready to hit this guy with a 1-2, and now I have to go back to interview mode. All right, you want to know my life story now? All right, here we go.
You're gonna strike out like the Expos, okay?
Wow, who's feeding you information, Jake? What is going on over here?
See
I don't
this?
know what the
You
Expos
see
are.
you see this A?
Yeah, how'd they do this year? Not so great. although,
Better than Montreal.
Yeah, well, we don't exist. Here's the thing.
Gotcha.
Well done. I always loved combat sports. I always loved sports. I always wanted to be a journalist. I used to emulate. In fact, on my desk right over here, I don't know if this will mean anything to you guys because you're all young, is a signed picture of the great Howard Cosell.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And he's
Incredible.
no longer with us, but there was a time back in 2001, I went to Syracuse University and I told my parents, I want to be the Howard Cosell of mixed martial arts because there's no one covering the sport that I love the way, this guy used to cover boxing. And I loved all sports. I grew up big basketball fan, football fan, baseball, etc. But I really felt like there was this void. And so when I went to Syracuse University, there were a bunch of kids. It's a big sports journalism school, sports broadcasting school. There were a bunch of kids who wanted to be the same thing. They all wanted to be the next baseball, basketball, football guy. So I said, I want to be the Cosell of MMA. And that's, 21 years ago now. And I really put all my eggs in that basket, so to speak. And obviously have done some stuff in the world of combat, boxing, pro wrestling, and now branching out into other sports as well. Got to do some NBA for ESPN. So it's been great. I feel very lucky. And as Kat, was so kind to remind me, yes, there have been some bumps in the road along the way, but we're still standing here, okay? We're
right,
still
you are.
fighting, all right? We take some
All right.
shots, we dust ourselves off, and we come back for more.
That's right. I even wrote this down that you've won Journalist of the Year every year since 2010.
Who's counting, Kat, all right? No one's counting. What is that, 12 in a row, 13 in a row? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I lost count.
Yeah.
It's
no
like
one
it's like
knows.
Greg Maddox winning a Gold Glove award. It's just
Yeah.
it's going to happen every year.
Some have said that I'm the Greg Maddox of MMA journalism. I don't know.
I don't know.
That
I don't know.
award means a lot, the World MMA Awards, because it's strictly from the fans. And as you guys know, media, fans, sometimes, there's a contentious relationship there. And so for them to have my back, to support me, I'm not sitting here talking to you guys as Ariel, the MMA journalist guy, if not for the fans. They've had my back. They have gone to war for me. Like, they have literally gone to bat and had my back through some tough times. So those awards mean a lot. I know it's not a Pulitzer or something like that, but because it's from them, it really does, mean a lot to me.
I think
People
for
have
you,
spoken.
Ariel, I think one of the reasons why fans like you so much is that you are so authentically yourself.
Oh, thanks.
I
mean, yeah, this is exactly who I am.
Well,
And I appreciate that because when I got into all of this in 2006, I was very raw. I mean, I was, a little bit awkward, a little bit shy, rough around the edges. I wasn't putting on a fake voice. I wasn't coming from another sport and trying to, jump on, this hot sports bandwagon. I was just myself. I look completely different than all the fighters, right? I'm not this big alpha male with affliction shirts and tattoos and stuff like that. And so I just figured my best shot of making it is myself, because it gets tiring to, put on an act. So perhaps just being myself has worked out great for me.
That's what's up, man. Well, keep doing your thing, bro. Keep being.
And what about Jake? Is he still wrestling? What's happening? I'm wondering. Is he going to get?
Yeah. Back in 2006, I used to stuff 2 journalists in a trash can on my way to go pick up Catalina in a Corvette back in Oklahoma. That's a lie. Catalina's never been to Oklahoma. All right.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I feel like there aren't a lot of people who look like Catalina in Oklahoma. With all due respect to Oklahoma, it's just.
And Jake's cracking up. Jake, is that true?
Oh man, you gotta enjoy the bigger girls because you're gonna eat afterwards. So that's what you get with the Oklahoma girls. I love you, but.
Oh gosh.
I've only experienced the Okie girls once before. I've been to Oklahoma before, so.
Well, you gotta watch out for those Oklahoma State girls because they can't read and they don't know.
I'm calling DC right now.
Right up my alley.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows. He probably does know.
Do you guys allow guys to sell out?
Is this a sponsorship deal? What's going on here? I noticed you.
Yeah, you see him. Speaking of sponsors, we got Fusion CBD. Big shout out. Those are our exclusive sponsors for season 1 of Fite Game. Fusion CBD. Check them out, guys. At Fusion CBD Products on Instagram, or you could go to fusioncbd.com. Check them out because they have, not only products for your pets, by the way, and I say pets first because I like animals more than people, but they also for people too. They do have gummies. They do have oil. They have water. Fusion CBD, check them out. Our sponsors. God bless. How you doing? And I'll salute to my Fusion CBD.
Do I get some as at least some sort of parting gift here? Catalina said I was going to get paid for this. Still no payment.
He really wants to get paid, guys. He's hurting for some cash.
Yeah. I'm Jewish, right? Jews, we need to get paid. We control the world. I want some gummies, some oil, something. No,
a member of the tribe. I like it.
Yes.
Okay, Jake, what's going on with the purple hat on AEW every week? I've seen you with the purple hat. Last night I saw you do a little purple hat. You fell to the ground, pulled your hammy, did a little thrusting. It was amazing. I loved it. I was very turned on. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's like a touchdown dance. It's an ode to, the greatest, the Ocho, Chris Jericho. And I just wanted everyone to have the focus on the immense celebration and joy that they were experiencing. And the best way I could demonstrate that was with my hips at the moment. And I just. Of course.
You're like Shakira of the wrestling ring.
I like the fact that you're asking him this question that you probably could have asked him about 24 hours ago. Is this the first answer you have to talk? Oh, okay, you did already. All right.
We were on separate coasts. All right, we're very busy. A lot of meetings.
I just broke the fourth wall. I'm sorry about that. I should have just let it go. Sorry.
But actually, in Fite Game, when we know it's Fite Game day, they're not allowed to be in the same room for the entire day, right, Catalina?
Oh. It's like a wedding.
He's been in the laundry room all day.
Wow.
But if I know my man Jake, he ain't doing no laundry. Hell no, he ain't doing no laundry.
Oh, you obviously don't know Catalina very well. Who's doing it then?
It's a gimmick. I live the gimmick, guy.
All right.
I got excited there. Oh, okay. Here we go.
All right, guys. This is one of my favorite rounds. This is a sparring round. It does not count for points. It's called MMA, Merc, Marry, Ass. So it's like Marry, F, Kill. So pictures are going to come up for each of you, and you're going to tell us, just for fun, don't make it weird, Marry, Merc, Ass. All right?
Now, can I throw out something before we get into this? Like,
oh, boy. Don't worry. I didn't pick anybody that you work with, okay?
Okay, or cover. I can't be talking about
cover. You're never going to cover this girl.
I don't know what Catalina's talking about right now, to be perfectly honest.
I don't know what that meant, but
I picked these 3 for you.
Okay.
So
that's right. You did pick
anything can happen. But listen, Ariel, you answer how you answer. Don't worry about it. There's no pressure. It's just a sparring round. If you need to take a couple shots to the head.
I don't know what you're complaining about. Your wife isn't on here.
That's true. That's true.
Listen, you get the hall pass. She's not up with the questions.
He said you get the whole pass. We're going to start with Jake. Jake.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Ready? We got Tori Wilson. We got Rachel Ostovich and Rose Eunice.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I love Thug Rose. That's my girl. So we're gonna marry her, and then we're gonna We're gonna have to fight Rachel, and then we'll have some
Fighting the
fun.
fighter?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight the fighter. I don't like how
Wow.
she's looking at me, and then we're gonna have to have some fun with the blonde.
There you go, Tori. Good choice. Good choice.
Can I tell you? Can I be honest? Since we're all having fun here, you guys are drinking, but I'm not. When I was like, I guess, how old are you, Jake?
I just turned 40.
Oh, so did I. When was your birthday?
March. So just
okay.
turned.
All right, I turned 40 in July, so we're the exact same age, 82 babies, right?
Yeah.
So like when I was in college, 18 or so that's like 2000. I had the biggest crush on Tori Wilson. I mean, she like of all the people, like she was just a legend. We remember when she came over from WCW and went to WWE. Was it E at the time or F? She was just an absolute legend. I actually even waited in line at WrestleMania 18. I went to the fan access, waited in line to take a picture with her. I was like one of those Mark fans who waited in line to take a picture. I have the Polaroids still at my parents' home in Montreal. I've never met her or spoken to her since that fateful moment back in 2002. So if you guys know her, please tell her I say hello and I was a big fan.
Yeah,
we're gonna call her out after this episode.
Oh, wonderful.
She was on a pedestal for me too, but then when she started dating A-Rod, anyone who dates a Yankee.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Yeah.
Take it easy. The Yankees still number one, baby, no matter what. Still number one.
You liked her more when she was with Billy Kidman.
I was more of the Sable Playboy cover in the black,
Sable, yeah, legendary.
Yeah.
Multiple times, I think, right? Wasn't she multiple times on the cover?
Who's counting?
Still seems weird to me that she's married to Brock. Am I the only one who feels that?
Yeah, they're still married.
No,
totally out of left field.
She lives on a farm in Saskatchewan. Sable, like who would have ever predicted that?
I guess when you're married to Mark Merrow, anything's better than that.
Actually, I've never met. Maybe you guys have met him. I've heard he's actually like a sweetheart of a guy.
I don't know. He always caught me as like the tutti frutti type. Like,
yeah, bro, it's wrestling, all right. He's playing a gimmick. Jesus Christ.
I know, but it's pretty scary though.
Jake, you know him,
it was too good. It was too good of an act. I gotta say.
Jake, you know him?
Who, Brock?
No, Mark Merrow. Are you keeping up with us here, Jake? What is going on? You taking a nap?
I don't know Mark.
Okay, your wife
spiked 7 Up.
All right.
Yeah, but you know what? Mark Merrow actually had. I don't know. I believe Mark Merrow had professional boxing experience though. So
yes, he did.
Got to be careful, Mark. I may have to take back my comments if he's watching this. He may
get popular.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him.
I may have to get another knockout shot. That's all I do is get knocked out. But Ariel,
what up?
I got a couple of knockouts for you, brother.
Okay.
So here we go.
I wish I got Tori on mine. Oh, geez.
So we're gonna go with Nia Jax from WWE, Holly Holm, and Taylor Starling from the Bare Knuckle World.
Geez Louise. I am going to
marry them all.
By the way, what does Merc mean? Like fight?
No, it means kill. It's like Mary F. Kill. So
yeah, fight.
Mary F. Kill. Wait, so but didn't Jake say he was going to fight Ostovich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he meant to say he was going to murk her. He was going to murk.
Got it. Well, I don't like.
Are you a journalist? Are there other ways to say things?
Merc to me is like knocking someone out.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
That's being nice about it. I like it.
All right. I am going to. I will marry the great Holly Holm, who's an absolute legend, the preacher's daughter. She is. Boxing Hall of Famer, soon to be MMA Hall of Famer. I am going to. I'm gonna fight the bare knuckle fighter Taylor.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like I could take her. She's got a cool neck tattoo, and I'm gonna go out on a lovely night on the town with Nia Jax.
Look at you. What a classy gentleman.
I respect that. Actually, Ariel, I had the same exact answers, bro.
Wow,
that was for me. I definitely would like to play with Nia Jax. I know she's a
I'm
big
not
woman,
I'm
but
just saying, going for a night out in town. Like, get crazy on me.
I would play with her for sure.
Tea, coffee,
maybe play some chess.
Yeah,
whatever.
Class.
Yeah, exactly. Just to play. That's all. They were just playing.
Ariel only plays checkers, guys. Sorry.
Not for nothing. we always talk about women that are in really good shape and very fit, but let's give it to Nia Jax. She's a big woman, but she's very pretty. I got to say, she's one of the bigger chicks that I'm like, you know what? Why not?
Have you seen the video where she lands on her butt and she screams out, "My hole"?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love her. I'm sorry, Nia, I had to bring it up.
I did not see it. I don't appreciate you speaking about her like that.
I thought that's why you picked her. I was like, good choice.
Oh, man.
Good choice.
You just seem.
I may actually marry her now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, in the kindest way.
Yes, of course. Here we go.
Bullshit.
Okay.
It's starting now. This is where the points start working in here. Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, so that was the appetizer. Now we're
Starting round. Now bell rings. Ding ding. Let's go.
This is it right here. There's no time limit on these questions. This is call your bluff. This is a truth or lie. This is two statements. One could be true, one could be false, and you need to guess which one is true.
Okay.
So Ariel, we're gonna start with you, bro.
Let's do it.
So, A, Jake once shit his pants during a high school football team photo, or an airplane had to make an emergency landing because Jake got stuck in the bathroom. Which one's true?
A.
That is correct.
That's correct. Hey, why did that come so easy to you?
Well, first of all, who's landing a plane because someone's stuck in the bathroom? And also, look at this guy. Of course, he has shat in his pants. Not only that time, but multiple times.
Oh gosh.
Why did you shit in your pants?
You have to tell the story. It's too funny.
Shit the pants is worth the story for sure.
High school. It was my sophomore year. We were taking the team photo. Right before I asked the coach, I was like, I gotta go. He's like, no, get up there and take the photo. Photo took forever. We had to wait on some cheerleaders. I ended up shitting my pants while they were taking the photo, and the coach goes, oh my God, what's that smell? And you have a picture of the coach making this smell.
Oh my gosh.
That is amazing.
Yeah, we'll get it for the show. We'll insert the picture.
That is incredible. Wow. And then what'd you do? Did you throw out your pants?
Yeah, and then I got caught. I tried to throw them out in the trash can, got caught. And
did you have an extra pair?
Nope.
So what'd you do? How'd you get home?
I wore my football pants. I had I had an extra pair of football pants.
God bless,
bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I had to go to practice afterwards. I mean, this is how you become a badass. You think it's just all training? No, you got to shit your pants.
Get out there and shit your pants, all right?
I've never done it, so I guess I'm not a badass.
You know what? I'm going to shit
I'm Miles Davis.
Yeah, that's a Billy Madison. Good reference.
Sorry.
Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Jake, you ready?
All right.
Ariel's show, The MMA Hour, was influenced by his love of the Howard Stern show. Or B, Ariel actually was a pro wrestler before becoming a journalist, but his parents wouldn't allow it.
Oh, this is tough. So I think he's a Howard Cosell fan, so I'm gonna say B is true.
Oh, come on, man. It's A. No.
Wait, I'm not allowed to be a fan of more than one Howard? I mean, what kind of line of thinking is this?
You set me up.
Yeah.
I know I did. I did set you up for that. I was like, this is a believable one right here.
That was tough.
You know what I think the problem is? I think the problem is you went from rock hard Jake Hager to big hat Jake Hager, and that's a problem. That could be a problem. I like rock hard. I don't know. Rock hard that's a winning name. The big hat, I get it.
I can't hear a word you're saying. I can just smell your shit breath. All right.
Oh my
Here we go. I knew it. He still got beef with me. God damn it. I shouldn't have got drunk that night and hit on Catalina. That was the problem.
You shouldn't have.
All right. Be a gentleman.
Yeah.
He's already. I could see it in his face. He's actually pissed at me. I got to be careful now.
We're gonna cut that.
Ariel. Jake lost the tip of his pinky finger lighting off fireworks, or the first time Jake wrestled Cormier, he took him down.
And who's Cormier?
Cormier.
Okay.
Cormier, sorry.
Being an asshole.
Turn.
That's fine. No, please do. I've already had 2 tequilas.
Douglas Cormier.
Douglas Cormier. Oh, I hear he's great. I'm gonna go with Mr. Cormier. I'm gonna go with B.
That is
Wow. You took him down first. When was that? Were you guys in college?
It was the Oklahoma State summer wrestling camp. He was a senior at Oklahoma State. I was a senior at Perry in high school, and they were starting practice right after like they did the session for us high school kids. And he yelled out, "Anyone can take me down." Gets these brand new Adidas John Smith wrestling shoes. I was like, okay. And he tried to throw me. He tried to lateral drop me. And I'm pretty tall and good at stopping that. So I got very lucky. I mean,
Wow.
he got up mad and took me down very fast after that. But I definitely took him down first. So
Did he give you the shoes?
nope, didn't acknowledge the takedown.
What an a-hole.
What an a-hole. Still waiting for those shoes, bro.
Yeah, that's what you expect from Oklahoma State guys.
Yeah. Wow. That's whack. Good story though.
Good
Give the
story.
man his fucking shoes. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're on my team, huh, Joe?
I flip flop real quick, bro. That's how.
All right, here we go. Jake, Helwani and 2 colleagues were escorted out of USC 199 and banned for life from any UFC event. Or B, Ariel called out Dana White and said he could fight him anywhere, anytime.
A is true.
That is
So I would just say that it is true or was true, but somewhat incomplete because we were unbanned 48 hours
Unbanned,
later. And that
yeah.
seems to be like the one detail that no one wants to remember.
see.
I've been to
People get
100
lifetime,
events
they like
since
that.
then. All right. So I just,
It says on your Wikipedia that you and the guys were banned, or whoever you were with,
Yeah.
and then that Dana White says that you're banned for life.
yeah. And then the Monday, so 2 days later, they called us up and they're like, yeah, on second thought.
On second thought, not a good idea.
I didn't miss a single event. I was at UFC 200.
Yeah.
It was just 48 hours. It was a 48-hour fever
How are
dream.
you and Dana?
At the moment,
Yes.
we're great. We actually went out for coffee a couple days ago. It's all kayfabe, baby. It's all kayfabe. Don't believe it. Yeah, no.
What a work. That was awesome, man.
It's a tremendous work. It's by the way, the payoff. I mean, we're talking about a 6-year feud at this point. The payoff is going to be fantastic. They'll be able to stream that on ESPN Plus and sell it for an extra $20-25. It'll be like one of those no holds barred. It'll be like the Vince McMahon JR one where it's like Brett screwed Brett, and then we'll talk about who screwed who. It's going to be incredible theater.
Ariel, the way I see it, Ariel, is that on the next Jake Paul card, it's going to be you versus Dana White. It's going to happen. It's got to happen.
That way someone will buy it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Well, it'll be on my
There,
card.
Ariel, you were at that fight, right? The Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, thanks for noticing. I actually worked it. I was on the broadcast, but yeah, I was there.
I didn't buy that fight,
Yeah, why not?
because I think it's a work. So
Ugh, are you serious? You're one of
I
those
watched
people.
it.
You think it's a work? I was literally 4 feet away from the fight,
give me
and
your opinion, all right?
Let's
No,
hear it. Let's hear it, Ariel.
by the way, how could you think it's a work if you didn't watch it?
I've seen clips. That's all I need to see.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You are one of those people. Wow. My respect for you has gone from a 4 to a -8.
Wow.
No,
And cut his screen off.
no. It is not a work. Are you kidding me? Silliness. People don't want to give him credit, and I get it.
I fight hard and I train hard. To get through the body aches and soreness, I use Fusion CBD Instant Freeze for my muscles and joints. It relieves my pain so I can train all day. Fusion CBD. Train like a champ.
He's polarizing. Some people don't like him. He rubs them the wrong way. I get all that stuff, but you got to give the kid his due. Like he is.
I'll give him his
Give him
due.
credit. I like the kid. I
I'll
just,
give him his due.
It's not a
Listen.
work, man.
Right?
Why would Anderson Silva partake in something like that? He doesn't need this. He doesn't need to do that. Come on.
come on, is right.
First
This
of all,
is-
if you're
I can't
a
even
fighter,
believe-
I think you want to be on a Jake Paul card because
100%. I think so,
obviously
too.
these people are getting paid. And Jake Paul, his last event, I heard that he gave some money out from his own purse to some of the fighters on the card.
Well, yeah,
So-
he's the promoter. I mean, it's his
Yeah.
promotion company, so it's a very unique situation, and people can't quite wrap their head around it because how's the 25-year-old former YouTube kid doing all of this? But
Listen,
he has
Entertaining. though.
he's a famous kid, a lot of money. His passion, obviously, he said his passion is boxing. So there you go. He's got the money to back it up, and obviously he he knows how to promote himself.
I think he's really. Oh, there is. I think he's really great. I think the announce team they had was subpar.
Thank you for watching, Jake. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, you know, at some point everyone loses, but for now it's a pretty crazy thing that he's doing, and people want to dismiss the fact that Anderson is 47. All this, like, you try going 8 rounds with anyone. 8 rounds is freaking tough, man. It is so tough, and he has no business being this good, and so I give him props.
Hey, Dan Lambert said it. The new championship is moolah. So get those championships, stack them up.
It's still prize fighting for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, and you know what? He's out there and he's saying that he wants to start unions and stuff like that. I don't see a whole lot of people talking about that kind of stuff. And when you get a guy like Jake Paul that's very high up there and he's got a big following, he's the hottest thing right now, whether you love him or you hate him, he's at least talking about getting a union together for MMA fighters. So you know what? I respect the hell out of that in itself. So I like the guy.
It seems like 3 of us on here respect him, and there's 1 hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just saying.
You just called his fights a work.
I think that money talks, you know.
If he's so good, he needs to come on Dynamite and fight the Ring of Honor champion, the Ocho, Chris Jericho, live. All right.
There we go.
Can I just make one point? Why are there so many belts on AEW programming? Like, there's a lot of belts. Do we need that many belts? Mid-Atlantic, TBS, TNT. I mean, we could probably.
They all need belts.
Could we trim a little bit of the fat? I was at the show, by the way. I was at the. You were. I don't think you were there. Were you there?
No, I was in Toronto. No, I wasn't there.
No. Arthur Ashe.
Yeah, I was there.
Which one were you on, the Wednesday or the Rampage show?
The Wednesday.
Must have been so forgettable that I forgot about it. It was a good show. I enjoyed it. I was there for my friend Action Bronson. What a debut, huh? Like a young Bam Bam Bigelow out there.
Hey, he's good. We had Rick Ross. We're going to have to get some more people on there.
Yeah, Rick Ross. That was super cool.
I saw that. Yeah, he was popping bottles backstage. I like
false accusations.
I know. I loved it. We the best.
John.
Another one. Wait.
No, that's Khaled. All right, here we go, guys. Killer Instinct. We're going to get into the combat war questions. All right.
I hope you read all those books, Ariel, because it's time to cash in, my friend.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Ariel, which event led the United States to enter World War II? Is it A, the U.S. alliance with Great Britain, B, Japan's seizure of the Philippines, or C, the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor?
C.
That is correct.
Dramatic pause there. I'm a little bit nervous for a second, but thank you.
If I made the great Ariel Helwani nervous, I'm doing my job right.
By the way, I hope there's a lot of American history questions here because I recently became an American citizen and I had to study your history. So,
well, let me tell you something, Ariel. I popped a little. I had to show love for our friends up north, so I popped a little love in for you guys too.
Respect. Thank you.
Yep. Of course.
All right, Jake, here we go. Which of the following wars claimed the lives of the most U.S. soldiers? A, World War I. B, Civil War. C, Revolutionary War.
B, Civil War.
That's right. Good job.
Wait, she's mouthing the actions to him. What's going on here?
You don't know me very well. I can't read that. I can barely read.
Jeez, this is a total sham. This is a bigger screw job than the Montreal screw job. This is amazing. All right.
Hold on. I was a huge Brett fan. I hated that.
Yeah, I was there. It's my big claim to fame.
Were you really?
I was there, yeah. I was in the crowd.
Wow. How old were you?
1997. I was 15. Crazy, right?
That's amazing.
I'll never forget. That was the worst screw job I've ever seen. But you know what? It's all right. They gave Canada some good stuff with the Rock and Hogan at WrestleMania 18 because I was
there too.
Fucking
That's the one where I met Tori Wilson that weekend. Remember?
Wow.
Yeah, you were just saying. Yep.
Big
I was gonna
weekend
I didn't want to take the thunder away from Tori Wilson, but I was thinking about Rock and Hogan when you mentioned
Right.
Most people do.
Insane, unbelievable. The crowd did it, man. If it wasn't for the crowd, it would just be a match, right?
Yeah, of course.
That crowd,
magical.
I probably watched that match 50 times at least, man. It's just unbelievable.
Ariel, did you ever think about getting into pro wrestling for real because you love it?
As an actual wrestler or just like working in it?
Maybe both.
Definitely not as an actual wrestler. I'm, you know,
No.
who the hell am I? But funny enough, prior to becoming a journalist, I went down the TV production route, and I was working for Spike TV for a little bit, and they used to have TNA on Spike TV, and I wrote. Well, the first thing I did, like my first entrance of any kind into the world of pro wrestling, we did a pre-show. They had a big match. It was Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle, the first meeting between the two of them. And we did a pre-show in Orlando. And I remember getting to go backstage for the first time and seeing Vince Russo and Jeff Jarrett and all these people. And I was like, holy shit, Sting was there. I can't believe I'm actually seeing these people. This is now, I don't know, 2006. So I'm 24. And I don't know why, but Kurt and I really hit it off, like to the point where we used to talk on the phone for like 2-3 hours a night about his career, about where he was at in life. He was going through some stuff. He was actually considering going to MMA. And he told me that I reminded him of Brian Gewirtz. And Brian Gewirtz, of course, formerly of WWE. And we both went to Syracuse. I don't know if we're actually a lot alike, but, you know, we had the Syracuse thing going for us. So he pitched me to Jeff Jarrett to be on the writing team. And Jeff called me once and they asked me if I wanted to move to Nashville. And I said I wasn't interested. And that's pretty much where that ended. And since then, you know, I've done some stuff here or there, but more on like the reporting side, like actual. I feel at this juncture in my life, sorry for the long-winded answer, I feel like it's kind of like a bucket list thing that I would love to just do one time, like something like, you know, DC and I would joke about one angle. It would be amazing. But, you know, nothing at the moment.
You did something with WWE, didn't you?
Oh, they just asked me. Yeah, they just asked me to voice a pre-match package for the Seth Rollins Riddle match with DC involved. I think they wanted to give it like a little MMA, but I didn't get. They just so as people always get worked up over this. Nick Khan, who's the president of WWE now, or I guess co-CEO, he used to be my agent. So at CAA, so I know him very well, and you know, we have a relationship. I can't hide that. I didn't know he was going to go over there. So people like to bring this up as like a gotcha thing that I'm biased towards them. It's like, what do you want me to do? I knew the guy in 2015. So they just asked me to do that. But you know, if Tony wants me, actually, I've been on AEW programming before for you, Jake. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah.
You did. I think it was a cage match against Moxley.
Against Wardlow.
Was it Wardlow? I don't think it was Wardlow. I'm pretty sure
it was a empty arena match against Moxley for the AEW title.
Yes. Wait, how'd you go from Wardlow to that?
Well, it was one or the other.
Yeah, it was that because it was at the very beginning of the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And Kevin Sullivan, who's a producer at AEW,
great producer.
I've known him for a while. He asked me to like do a prediction video, so I got love for AEW. I enjoy the product very much. I've actually said on multiple occasions that I've enjoyed the product more than the WWE product over the past year.
I'm just playing a bitter, jaded ex-WWE guy. That's all.
No, I know. But the AEW fans got mad at me recently. You know, I said some.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
they're a very sensitive bunch.
Yeah. Any fan of anything is, I believe, very sensitive if you go against what they like.
Right. By the way, you never thanked me for doing that. I felt like I put you over big time in that promo, and I didn't get anything.
Waiting for his fruit basket.
Well, something. A thank you, a text.
My microphone just went out. I didn't hear you.
Ariel, let's do this. D-Day was a massive invasion that began at the beaches of Normandy. Which of these nations didn't participate? Was it A, Morocco, B, Canada, C, America?
I mean, I feel like this is so easy that I almost was like a trick question. I'm going to go with Morocco.
You are.
I was like, what? I'm Canadian. I'm pretty sure they were in D-Day.
I had to chuck that one at you, just to show some love.
Yo, are you these questions? Thank you for these. These are amazing.
So you're saying that there was no Moroccan soldiers involved in D-Day?
No. He's saying the nation, the country. I'm sure there were people of Moroccan
descent. They did not
descent.
participate. Right. Yeah. They decided not to participate.
The nation or the country? You know what?
Yeah.
A nation is a figurative term.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Gotta get our fact checker in, Joe.
Throw the flag.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
next.
put it this way: there's better chances that the Nation of Domination participated in World War II.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one, Joe.
Good shots.
Jake, which of the following was developed during World War I? A. Poisonous gas. B. Plastic surgery. C. Blood banks. Or D. All are correct.
He gets Morocco, and I get this.
I came up with your questions.
Incredible.
Thank you. I'm getting fastballs from Randy Johnson.
Yeah. Are you in his doghouse, Jake? What's going on here? I mean, I
Love
figured you'd be
history.
Wow.
I love history. I'm gonna go with D.
You're right.
That's a smart choice because anytime when I was in school and I was taking tests, when I saw all of the above,
Me too.
Yeah.
I was already selecting it automatically.
Me too. I was like, oh, this is
Right or wrong? I was like, I don't know it, but you know what? All the above sounds about right.
Would they send the bad plastic surgery patients to go to the poisonous gas? Like,
way after.
Jeez.
All right, let's go. Let's move it. Quiet. Here we go. Pop.
Wait, what's the score, by the way?
Yeah, what is the
Oh,
score?
you guys.
You're up one.
I think. Thank you, Ariel. I think the viewers want to know too. Scorecard. We got Ariel with 4 and Jake 3 rounds.
You know my name, damn it.
Brother, it's the tequila. It's the goddamn tequila. I apologize. Scorecard: Ariel 4, Jake 3 rounds.
Okay.
So it's very close. We're very
Don't do it,
close.
Jake. I don't want to keep you in the laundry room, okay?
Yeah, let him know about get.
All right, guys, get popped. All right, this is going to be combat and pop culture, movies, TV, video games, etc., things like that. Okay.
All right.
Let's get it going. Ariel, which movie was Rampage Jackson not involved in? A. The Midnight Meat Train. B. The A-Team. Or C. Medea's House.
Will definitely be. Unfortunately, I haven't heard of the other two. So Midnight Meat Train sounds ridiculous. I'm gonna go with that.
It's actually C. He was not in Medea's House. The Midnight Meat Train was a real movie.
Jesus Christ! Seriously?
Finally, it's
Midnight Meat Train. By the way, sounds like
Produced
an
by
adult movie,
Brazzers.
if you ask me.
Yes.
It
And I'm
does,
just-
right?
Co-starring Kieran Lee.
What the hell? All right.
Jake, you said that shit. It was exactly what I was thinking, bro.
I thought you were giving another like softball. I was like, come on.
Medea's House? What the hell is that?
It's all those Tyler Perry movies. You know how he has like a million of them?
Yeah.
I always like to throw them in randomly at people.
I gotcha. You.
Here we go, Jake.
Yeah.
How did Zangief from the Street Fighter series acquire the scars he proudly wears? Fighting bears? World War II? Getting weird with Chun-Li? Come on, get this right, Jake. Come on. Zangief.
Fighting bears.
That's right.
That's a softball. Getting weird? Like, what is that? Easily.
Have you seen Chun-Li?
Yeah, but no, that would never be an excuse for. I mean, come on.
Japanese.
Japanese.
All right. Now I'm getting antsy.
All right, so we're tied up now.
We're tied up. And Ariel, which wrestler was a black belt in judo? A. Jesse Ventura. B. Roddy Piper. Or C. Steve Blackman. You're on the clock. Don't forget to unmute that mic. Oh!
Wait. I thought. Sorry. I thought I was supposed to wait for the end.
No, that was supposed to be your timer.
No, I thought it was.
It's okay. Go ahead and answer.
I was confused. I'm sorry. I thought I was waiting. I had to wait for the full 8 seconds. I don't know why.
No worries.
I feel like that. Steve Black.
It was actually Roddy Piper. Fun fact about that is that Ronda Rousey, she's got that whole thing with Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
If you notice, they actually met trained
Yeah,
judo
yeah.
together.
He gave her his blessing to use the nickname.
Exactly.
And I actually interviewed her on the day he passed away. It was the day before UFC 190 when she fought in Brazil against Betch Correa, and she found out right before the weigh-ins that he passed away. Should have known that because Blackman wasn't a judo guy; he was like a taekwondo guy.
Yeah, he was. He did some jujitsu and wrestling. He's got he
Did
had
he?
a school. Yeah, yeah.
His whole thing was wearing the pants and the kendo sticks and all that.
I think that was just for show. I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah.
well, this is messed up.
I got to meet Rowdy Roddy one time in Madison Square Garden, and he touched my cheek and he asked me about my family. And he's never met my family, but he touched me on my cheek, and so I told him everything. It was awesome.
Wow, what a
Yeah.
legend!
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He really
Roddy
was.
Piper, man, they
Yeah.
live. But I loved Roddy Piper. I thought Roddy Piper was the greatest heel ever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was so quick-witted. He was just naturally a great heel.
Ahead of his time. Yeah.
Who's the
Well
closest
ahead
thing
of
to
his
Roddy
time.
Piper right now?
Love him. He was one of my faves. When I
That's
was
a good
kid.
question. I don't think anybody, bro.
I think there's one guy.
Yeah, you
Who?
think so? Who are you thinking?
What do you think?
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
The Hager children are big fans of MJF.
He's the
They
best. I think he's incredible.
Yeah.
He is great. When he comes on, people watch.
Yeah.
Does him and Moxley have a fight coming up, or did they fight already?
Watch the product, will you?
Yeah, November 19th, bro. Come on.
Midnight Meat Train up here.
Newark, New Jersey.
That's your nickname.
Oh God, I've had some horrible nicknames. That might take the cake.
All right, next question. Let's go. I don't want to lose my brain cells.
Oh gosh, look at this guy. He's already complaining. Jake, what was the name of the martial art Bruce Lee first studied under Master Yip Man? Was it Hapkido, Wing Chun, or Karate?
This is so easy. Are you kidding me? Easy.
He developed Wing Chun, so I am gonna say Hapkido.
No, it was Wing Chun.
No, the first martial he developed Wing Chun. That's his own. He didn't. That's not the first thing he studied.
He didn't develop Wing Chun. I looked it up.
Who?
I looked it all up, man. All right, look at him.
For the viewers, what do you guys think?
I'm
Let us
I'm
know.
calling Coach Rob. My boxing coach.
No.
is-
You can't call BS on this. Take it like a man, bro.
What
What's the
is-
score? What's the score? Is it tied? Are we tied?
Check it out. We have
Oh, geez.
4 rounds to 4. It is tied. Woo,
Look at
and
this
we're
guy.
going
The
in.
beast is about to come out.
And we're going into round 7 and 8, which is we're going deep into this fight now. This is the your history round. These rounds right here. This is questions about your industry, shit that you should know, guys. And if you don't,
Easy.
my God. We'll
Bring
start
it.
with Ariel. Which UFC fighter bitch slapped an MMA reporter backstage at UFC 276? Was it A, Sean O'Malley, B, Nate Diaz, or C, Max Holloway? You are on the clock.
Nate Diaz. B. Actually,
Correct. Nathan Diaz is
Okay.
correct. Yes. Which I thought was great. I was like, calm as a bitch.
wow, that's disappointing. Right, the only reason why we're
Oh,
doing
this
this so
is
late
great.
is A, because Chiesa wanted to. Where's he at? And B, apparently Joe couldn't do earlier in the day. He's got some big, important other job that he does. Excuse me for living. So all of
I'm
us.
just trying to live, Ariel.
Joe,
I'm
do you
just trying to live.
Kids, do you have kids, Joe?
No children. It's just me, brother.
So the three of us who have kids, the ones who probably need the most sleep, are the ones staying up late for you. Just wanted to. Okay.
I'm a hustler, man. These gas prices, brother, killing me, man. I got to work 2 jobs, man. I'm hustling on the side. I may start an OnlyFans myself. Who knows?
I feel you. Yeah, I hear they're lucrative.
Jake, who is the only WWE superstar who has seized the Intercontinental title 8 times? Is it A, Randy Orton, B, Rey Mysterio, C, the Ocho, Chris Jericho?
I'm gonna say C, Chris Jericho.
That's right. The GOATs.
All right, let's go. Next question. Here we go.
Yes.
Wow. Jake's on fire, bro. He's just like, you know what? Let's just rush this whole thing through. He's like,
I want to win.
I get it. Well, just so you guys know, I'll pull up the score in a minute, but we'll get through the next round of questions here. Ariel,
Absolutely.
What is the schmo's real name? Is it A, Dave Schmulenson, B, Michael Schmucker, or C, John Schmigley?
All the questions you can ask me. This is the question you asked me. It's A.
It's correct.
What's his real name? I didn't. What is it?
Listen, I had to ask this question. He's a fellow journalist, you know. I figured why not?
I thought you were gonna say fellow Jew.
He's
Sure,
a fellow
journalist.
Jew. Yeah, he's a member of the tribe.
Use the term loosely, but yeah, cool.
Jake, who won the Money in the Bank in 2009? Right before you, the year before you. Kofi Kingston, CM Punk, Shelton Benjamin.
Love Shelton.
Hello, is this thing on? I'm just gonna say it's B, and we'll leave it at that.
That's correct. It is.
Are you? By the way, are you allowed to say his name, or is it? There's like a legal.
No comments. He is a professional.
Okay.
Ooh, just
I'm-
okay.
Alright.
Here we go again.
I farted.
Great. Well, you're in a small room.
Jake,
Enjoy
loft it. Loft it up, Jake. Loft it up.
I want to get out of this laundry room. I'm coming for you, Helwani.
We have this laundry room.
Let's
No,
go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well,
I'm
we're
gonna
about
throw
to
you
Championship
like child.
round.
Here we go. Championship round.
How many rounds total, by the way?
This is it. 9 rounds of action.
Jesus.
I'm in here folding towels. This is how serious it is. I'm out.
All right, so this one's gonna pop up. We're gonna have a guest speaker come on and ask the question. After he's done, you're gonna have multiple choice, and whoever answers the fastest correctly wins. So you'll just say
Is it just one question?
It is just one question.
This is it?
This
What's the
is it.
score? What's the score?
We're
6-6.
tied. 6-6.
Oh my god.
All right, all the clams. All right.
By the way, has this person been waiting here the whole time?
We'll see.
What in God's name is that? Oh God, anything could happen now. Jake, just brace yourself, brother, because anything can happen. I think I don't know what's
Right.
What's going on, guys? This is AEW's Daddy Magic, and I just want to congratulate you on making it to the final round of Fite Game. What boxer was nicknamed Hands of Stone?
Roberto Duran.
Oh,
Oh!
Jake got it first.
What are you talking about? That was a by the way, how am I supposed to know when the video is supposed to gonna end? I'm waiting. What is that all about?
The first correctly wins. Was very clear, Ariel.
How was it? There needs to be some sort of timer. And by the way, go back to the tape. I said he may have said Roberto first, but I think I said Duran faster. I think I beat him to the punch. Shout
I
out to
think
Daddy
you're
Magic for
wrong.
Montreal.
Okay.
Wow.
Montreal screw job.
This is another Montreal screw job.
Well, I gotta say, I did hear. I hate to say it, because that makes me 0-3 for the season. But I did hear my man Big Hat Jake Hager say it first.
That this is messed up. Asked me to come on. Total screw job. Probably texted him the question beforehand and the answer. He's not even paying attention. He's half asleep. Who knows what he's doing?
I'm Googling Wing Chun. I'm trying to get my other point back.
Very upset about that question I asked him.
Well, I do have a question. I do have a question, Jake. Were you the one filming Daddy Magic when he was answering these
yeah,
questions?
who else filmed that? That's fucking bullshit.
It was him,
This
Jake.
is such a
should've had
scam.
Scam. We've been
I'm gonna
scammed.
put the
We've been
word out
scammed.
that if you come on this show, you are going to be scammed. Prepare
It's a
to be
scam. It's a
scammed.
giant fucking scam.
There.
Who recorded him? That's a great question. Thank you, Joe. Who recorded him?
Sammy
That is-
actually recorded him. I asked.
That's
Sammy.
collusion. It's fucking
It's-
collusion.
It's
yeah.
2022. He can record himself.
Yeah,
You know,
it's crazy.
what is this? You got to send it by mail and put it in the VCR?
This is
You
crazy.
lost.
No. This
Listen,
is
it's
more.
fine.
This is Ariel. This is more corrupt than the 2020 election, bro. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
it's fine. Okay.
Jake
Jake
is
hasn't
the
won a
winner.
wrestling match since 2009.
Oh my god. This
All
guy
his
is-
MMA fights are squash matches. He needs a good victory. God bless.
Listen, you can beat no shows like Michael. I can't even pronounce his last name. All right. But when someone shows up, you have a tough time. And that tough time,
Oh,
It's spelled Hager.
Wow. Even put up the scorecard. That is
Final
messed up. How many did I get wrong? I think I got one wrong this whole time, and somehow I lost.
You got 2 wrong.
Yeah, a fake
Pretty
Rampage
damn-
movie.
I gotta say, Jake came off the couch though. Very impressive.
Off the couch.
Very impressive. He's freaking 4 feet away from the host. What's impressive about that?
We have a very large house.
Listen, this isn't New York, all right? We can afford larger than 200 square feet.
Good
That's
for
all
you
we
guys.
got. That's all we got. We lucky we got a bathroom in that motherfucker. in New York.
Yeah. All right.
All
Well, I
right.
guess I've been screwed. Once again, a Canadian gets screwed in the world of pro wrestling. You guys, nothing
Guys,
about you.
I think, should we let Ariel go ahead and have the
No.
victory tonight?
I
I
want a
think.
victory. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys having. Is
We
it?
love having you on.
Am I supposed to excuse myself from the
No.
proceedings?
Now
Okay.
we're gonna actually have guys. Thanks so much for
Hopefully he
coming
doesn't
on.
get screwed when you have him on the show. What?
What'd you say?
I just said hopefully he doesn't get screwed when you guys have him on the show.
Ariel, that's going to be the big takeaway from this episode.
This will
Ariel
be the big
Helwani
controversy.
gets
The
screwed.
people know. Go back to the tape. See who.
Go
It's
back
not
to
how
the
you
tape.
start.
You will hear it.
It's how you finish. He said Roberto first. I said,
We were just a wolf.
listen, I'll be
I have a speech impediment, Ariel. All right, it's a real disease.
We said it.
well done. This is me shaking your hand virtually. Well done.
We'll throw the handshakes out. Virtual handshakes going around for everybody.
This is a high five, Ariel.
Ariel, nice to meet you, brother. Thank you for coming on and taking your time to compete on Fite Game. And Jake, you know what? A peace be with you, my brother.
Jake, I'll see you in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, come unlock the door. This isn't a joke.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you very much again.
Awesome,
Appreciate
guys.
you guys.
Thank you. Good luck. That was a lot of fun.
AEW.
Woo! We did it. We did it. Fite Game.
That
Episode
was
4.
fun.
What a battle. Catalina. We had Ariel
Good.
Helwani versus your husband, Jake Hager. And Jake takes the W. He squeaks one out at the championship round.
I
Unbelievable.
was pretty happy with that. You know what? I love Ariel. He's a good time. You know, I knew, I just knew it. I knew if he wasn't going to win all the way, that he was going to, be calling some controversy on that. And he did.
He knew right away. Montreal screw job. I think Ariel. I'm gonna put it out there. I think Ariel, in the back of his mind, he's like, if I lose this thing, I'll be calling the Montreal screw job no matter what.
100%.
That was actually pretty good. But I did hear Jake. I gotta say, I hate to say it because Jake was on your team, and I'm down 0-3 now this season, which is crazy. I feel like the fucking Yankees in the ALCS this year. I'm down. And I'm not out, but I'm down right now.
You are down.
That was a tough one, but Jake did answer the question first.
He did answer it first. But they were throwing some heaters at each other. I feel like Ariel really came prepared with his insults. He really was getting in there.
It was good. I liked the shit talking. He came at me. I mispronounced the name. I like it. I always blame tequila. Definitely first thing I do when I fuck something up. Probably wasn't tequila's fault, but you know what? Tonight, tequila's fault. It's all good.
I always blame it on tequila too.
This show, I want to say, first of all, thank you, Fusion CBD, our sponsors. Check them out at Fusion CBD Products on Instagram. Guys, for our viewers out there watching, of course, YouTube starting these whole new handles thing. We are at Fite Game, FITE Game. That's us. Ain't nobody else got it but us. So, we legit done. How you doing? What's up? See you at Sunday dinner. And also, if you're watching aside from YouTube, you may see us pop on Amazon Prime too. I'm telling you, it could happen. You just never know. And then if you're listening to us, if you're in your car, if you gotta, take a shit and
take a poop and take us with you, okay?
Take Fite Game with you. You can take Fite Game anywhere. We're gonna be on Apple. We're gonna be on Spotify. We're gonna be on all your favorite podcast platforms. Tune in. Catalina rocking the only transparent cup in the world. Check that out. It's so sick. It's transparent cups are new. Expensive, but new. Hit us up. We'll sell you one. Kat.
Another good show, Joe. We're knocking them out.
Knocking them out of the park, Kat. What's your takeaway so far? We're halfway done with season 1. How you feeling?
I'm loving it. I am. Every time we do it, I love it more and more. It We get some funny stories from everyone, which I always love hearing some insights from people. And I like getting to see the other sides of people too. They have a little more fun. It's not so mundane. Just change it up, you know?
We got to switch it up. You know, that's the world we're in right now. A lot of people are competing. They're jockeying for position. They want to be successful in podcasts, and I respect the hell out of it. Got to be consistent with it. But the thing about Fite Game, we're just different. We're different. You're getting a different look at people that you follow, people you tune into. You're hearing stories you probably haven't heard in a regular, boring interview that you've heard a million times, right? We're coming at you completely different. And we're going to see how smart these guys are, too. And girls, which, by the way, I'm a big supporter of the women empowerment movement. I have been since I'm 5. It's because I just love women. You know, it is what it is. I just love women. They're just the greatest creatures on the planet. How you doing?
That's
But
right.
that being said, we haven't had a woman guest
We
on
haven't.
yet.
We need one.
I do anticipate, and I know the women, you know, activists out there are going to be blowing up my emails. Why you got no women on? What's going on? Catalina, we're going to have to get
What's
some
up in
ladies.
mind? So hopefully we get them on here and they can compete.
Hit us up, too, for the viewers, you know, that are tuning in. Hit us up. Our email's on our Instagram page at Fite Game. Hit us
Yeah,
up. Who do you guys want to see on the
Yeah.
show?
Yeah. Tag them. Tell them.
Tag them. Tag them, baby. That's how I want to do. I want to tag them, too.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
It's been fun, Catalina. Any closing words for our viewers tonight?
Tune in next time for another great episode of Fite Game, where everybody has a fighting chance.